Welcome to the channel. I'm Tony the Technician. Today we're going to be going into the Harbor Freight website and checking out some of the deals that they got going on. So I just recently released, not too long ago, some of the best deals that they got going on for September. But today we're going to be looking at their dollar day deals as well as some of their instant savings. And then stay tuned for Monday's video where we're going to go over all of the new tools Harbor Freight has released in the last basically month. So stay tuned for that video, but let's go ahead and get into the dollar day deals that they have going on right now from the 11th to the 24th. So a couple days ago from Thursday for the next couple weeks. So let's go ahead and take a look. So keep in mind that a lot of these are going to be miscellaneous items, smaller items, because these are basically just a few dollars down to $1. So first up, we're looking at the Pittsburgh 2¼ inch 15-pound suction cup lifter. I personally haven't used those. If you guys have experience with those, please let me know your guys' thoughts. Next up, we got 8½ foot by 3/4 inch double-sided mounting tape. Now, this isn't the best stuff in the world, but if you're just trying to mount like some light things, whether that be on the wall, in some cabinet, maybe you're doing some organization, lighter things, this stuff isn't bad. They got the Quinn razor blade. This is a 10-pack. All of these are $1. Then moving down, they do have a 3 to 2 prong grounding adapter. So this is going to take any appliance that you have, which may be 3-prong, and converts it to a 2-prong just in case the outlet or extension cord or whatever you're connecting it to isn't a 3-prong. Then we have the Warrior at $2. This is a 2 7/8 inch magnetic bit holder. I have this. I used it in my work truck for a little while. It held up fine. Now my stuff does see weather, so it did end up rusting and the bits would get stuck in it. But if you're, just a weekend warrior DIYer and you need a bit adapter, this isn't a bad deal. Some of the more name brand quality locking magnetic bit adapters are going to run right around $8 to $15, just depending on which one you get, the length of it and all that. So while I don't suggest a lot of Warrior stuff, there are a few Warrior items that I do suggest, like the heat gun. I believe it is the step bit. I've had good experience with those. I know a lot of other people that have. But as far as like a lot of their power tools outside of the heat gun, Warrior doesn't have a whole lot that I suggest. But I think for $2 down from $2.50, it's not horrible. Then they got the Pittsburgh 6-in-1 screwdriver nut driver. While this isn't anything, super fancy, if you want something for the kitchen drawer, junk drawer at home, you want to throw it in a roadside emergency bag, something like that, this isn't a bad deal at $2, down from $2.50. Then we have the Bunker Hill ammo box at $3, down from $7, so some decent savings on that. I want to say a while back, I think you could get these for free. Maybe you still can every once in a while. If you guys know, please let me know down in the comments. Truck and RV dual head tire gauge. Then they have an adjustable pin spanner wrench. This is if you have a lot of like angle grinders and things like that, and maybe you're not great at keeping track of all the different wrenches that come with them in order to change the discs. This is adjustable, so it works with a variety of different ones. So that's not a bad deal at $4, down from $7. They have the Gordon 3-inch skeleton frame pocket knife at $4, down from $7. It's basically like a cheaper version of one of my Gerber knives, which, I mean, a lot of people have used it and it's rated highly, but it is a cheaper knife, so I'm sure the blade durability isn't the best, but I mean, for $4, that's not a bad beater knife. Non-contact voltage tester at $4, down from $5. Then they have basically the cheapest of their tarps, which actually turned out to be the most resilient of the tarps during testing. This is the 8-foot 6-inch by 11-foot 4-inch all-purpose weather-resistant tarp at $5, down from $7. They have the 250 lumen Braun LED work light. These are not like super durable. I wouldn't drop them from very far. They're magnetic. You can adjust them. I have multiple of these because like anytime my son sees me with a flashlight, he wants a flashlight, so I give him something like this. And it's nice because if he breaks it, I'm not gonna be upset about it. So these are great for my son, but also if you want to keep some around the house for, power outages or anything like that, it's not just good for, out in the garage or shop or whatnot. It's just great to have a couple cheaper flashlights around. Then we have the Pittsburgh ball peen hammer at $5, down from $7. Here's a 24-inch by 2-inch axle strap with D-rings at $6, down from $10. That's not a bad deal. 1 7/8 inch steel ball hitch at $6. blowgun extensions, a 5-piece set at $7 down from $9. And then the Pittsburgh screwdriver set, it's the 8-piece set. It's an okay set if you just need basically a beater set for around the house, nothing special or anything like that. Really, that goes for a majority of the stuff on this list, but that's at $8 down from $10. And then just some of the notable instant saving deals going on right now. They have a lot of battery deals going on for Bauer and Hercules. Here you can see a 2-pack of 5 amp hour batteries for the Bauer lineup at $90 down from $130. Then you have the 5 amp hour battery and a charger, or the starter kit, at $90 as well. And they basically got the exact same deal going on for the Hercules lineup at $100, so $10 more than the Bauer lineup. Some different fuel cans at $20 down from $22. Here they have the Pittsburgh 2-ton compact jack at $35 down from $50. Now this is more, of like a little travel jack. Maybe you're going to a friend's or a buddy's house to help them work on something, or maybe you're going to the junkyard for something. This is a little bit more mobile than, your full-size jack. Nothing special, but it'll get the job done on those smaller tasks. Fortress has their pancake compressor down to $150 from $160, so a little bit of savings there. The Earthquake XT, the 1/2-inch super compact impact 1,000 foot-pounds in the green, is down to $90 from $100. They have a 1/2-inch drive socket set 12-point impact at $28 down from $32. Then you got the magnetic glove dispenser at $13 down from $15. Here is the Merlin. I mentioned in my previous Harbor Freight video about the deal going on with the Central Pneumatic 20-piece set. That is, it was down from $18 to $12, I believe. And a lot of people just recommend, which I definitely do agree, that this one on sale at $18, even at the full price of $23. I do think it is quite a bit nicer. It's basically an identical set, just a little bit better quality stuff from Merlin over here, same 20-piece set. So the 100-piece security bit set at $9 down from $10. So here's what I'm talking about, like the Warrior stuff at $15. I just step it up and get something that's going to get the job done and do it multiple times. I don't really care too much to suggest Warrior cordless tools. These Hardy high-vis coated work gloves at $2 down from $2.50. They have their winching gloves at $15 down from $25, so some decent savings on that, and that's a newer product. These 6-inch quick release bar clamps are pretty decent. I've had, a handful of them. A couple of them operated a little weird, so just make sure you look at them before just grabbing a couple and leaving. Just make sure that they're in proper operating condition. These hooks are pretty nice as well. This one's at $1.74 down from $2.50. The Bauer 2.2 amp orbital sander at $20 down from $25. And then keep in mind there is still 1 day left of the super savings, and so this is basically going through Sunday, where you will save 15% on all Pittsburgh hand tools, which is a pretty good deal, and that's if you're not an Inside Track Club member. And then there's 10% savings on any single Franklin ladder, 10% for non-ITC members, 15% for ITC members. Then we have all of the clamps on discount at 15% and 20% for ITC members. US General magnetic accessories, those are going to be 25% off, a limit of 5. Basically, you could get one of everything that they offer. There's about 5 items, and then 30% off for ITC members. And then the Apache cases are also on sale at 15% off and 20% for ITC, a limit of 3. But those are some decent savings going on this weekend. There's still 1 day left, so you do still have time to get some of these as long as they're not sold out. Definitely some good savings on that. The dollar deals are okay. I mean, it's some of your cheaper stuff, so if you need to pick up some of that miscellaneous stuff this weekend through the 24th is a good time to do so. So I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, make sure to smash that thumbs up, and if you guys haven't subscribed, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.